Hello, I'm Georgia Shakti-Hill, and I want to welcome you to Living in Balance. Our program today is called angelsplay.com. It is a place on the web, it is on the internet, and we will be talking to people who are bringing light to the planet. Come join us. Interesting how we do make our connections. I received a telephone call and I received email from a woman who said she had been visiting my website and found that we had a similar purpose, that her angelsplay.com was a place on the internet, and their mission statement was similar to ours. And I went and visited her website, and I thought, yes, I think we do have a bit of a connection. And this is exactly what their mission statement says. Our goal is to enlighten, entertain, and empower others through education, understanding, and awareness. In partnership with divine guidance, we are a bridge of experience that spans the gap between belief and knowing. I thought, okay, I like that. So today we do have with us 3 people from angelsplay.com, and the first 2 that you will meet are Carla Marie, welcome.
Thank you.
And Christina Escoto. Okay, you were the one who contacted me first, and you felt that we had simpatico, that we did.
Absolutely.
Okay, and I liked your mission statement. I thought, okay, and you liked mine.
Yes, I thought it was very similar.
And so the work that you are doing now is you have created a place for people to visit on the internet.
We have, yes, we've created a place. There's numerous of us.
Yes, and Carla, you are the CEO.
Yeah,
You have that title.
Yes, I'm not sure how that happened. That was a fluke of, that was an angel, one of those cosmic joke things. But yeah, I am. We started as a group who came to know each other through the internet. Very few of us knew each other in person before this started. Now we've become a pretty good family, but we have 70 people now.
Yes. And you, what you have in common is you're all light workers. And I thought that might be kind of interesting for you to let us know who light workers, and to define that, because we do hear that. There are even conferences of light workers, and there are people who refer to themselves as light workers. What is a light worker?
Well, to me, I guess I'll give you my definition. A light worker is someone who gets involved. I came up through some of the metaphysics ways, but in spirituality, and then spreads that to and with people who are of the same kind of mind.
Okay.
So
one of the things that you are in charge of, Christine, on the website is the chat room. Now we hear about chat rooms all the time. What is a chat room, and what do you do in the chat room at angelsplay.com?
Well, our chat rooms, I'm not exactly in charge of the chat rooms, but our chat rooms consist of groups of healings and readings and different ways of connecting with other people to kind of bridge a gap, and the internet is what bridges the gap.
Now we have the display here of the Angels Play and all the different things and places that you can go, and so that's what you're talking about. One of them is a chat room. So let's say if someone were to log on to that, if they were to click then on to chat room, then they could be interacting with other people about the same topic. Is that the idea?
We have different schedules. We do have daily readings, healings. We also have another room that we're constructing now. Would you like to talk a little bit about?
We really have been kind of having some fun because we're going to start some game shows that are spiritually oriented. That's coming up because we do play a lot. There's, you know, spiritual people who work in spirituality sometimes take on a lot of things from other people, and it's hard to let go of those and release those. And so we really hit at the humor. So
you giggle a lot, and I have noticed that.
We giggle a lot. We have a lot of fun. We think that humor is one of the best healers there is.
So, and science proves that, Carla.
Yeah,
we have scientific support.
Then we have something in common with science. But yeah, our healing, we have healing rooms where at least they can come and they can talk about their experiences, and we've had, between 70 of us, we've had some kind of the same experience, and so we can kind of help
Yeah. Now, one of the topics, for example, if one were to go and wanted to chat or some information, is indigo children. And I wanted to know, because that is, I've heard the phrase, what are indigo children?
Indigo children is an area that I've created that's very close to my heart, because I have actually 3 indigo children.
And what are indigo children?
Indigo children are children of a new generation. We've had our generational, you can call them what you will, come down. Generation X, right before, had stopped kind of the energy the way it was flowing. The new children that are coming in they vibrate on a different level. They're free of most past karmic debts. They come in with an understanding of who they are.
Okay, so these are like a little more spiritually advanced,
Oh,
would
yes.
you say? Okay.
Yes.
Quite a bit.
Quite a
Okay,
bit.
More spiritually
Quite a bit,
advanced.
yes.
So the little people now, the children who are being born, then
Right.
you feel are special, and you're referring to them as indigo children.
Absolutely.
So other people who think that perhaps their children are indigo children, they might want to log on. They might want to find out and chat about
This
it.
is one of my most important areas, because it refers to the education, where parents sometimes have a similar thought that their children might be ADD, HDD, where if they...
A problem like attention
It
deficit
seems that,
disorder.
yes,
or,
that
okay.
they don't get in a group. Normally, they don't they don't follow the normal agenda of children 20, 30 years ago.
Okay.
They're technological children.
Okay.
They're more advanced in that
So they're
manner.
really special, and so maybe you might want to treat them a little bit differently.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so parenting, so there would be advice on parenting if you have special children under this particular area, and there would
Right.
be information about indigo children.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And then you were talking about healings, and you have a place or a time for healing the healers, or a purpose for healing the healers, and what's that
At
about?
the website, we have a healing center, so people can go and they can click on to, well, there's a whole menu of things that you can go to, but we have a healing center where you can find information on different modalities of healing. We have Reiki, we have energy, we have just a lot of different things you can go and look into. But then those people also will run the chat rooms. And you can look at the staff there and see how they came into metaphysics, how they came into the group.
So there's
and-
like a little bio or resume on each of your
Right.
people so that you can get to know them. Well, let's talk a little bit about you, because when you contacted me, you said you were in California now and had come from Hawaii.
Right.
Okay, so where are you? Physically, you are in California.
Physically, I'm in California. Spiritually, I'm still back in Hawaii.
Okay,
But-
but on the internet, you're worldwide.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. And tell us about you geographically.
I
and-
am in Indiana. Yeah, I'm in Indiana and sometimes in Tennessee, and today in Florida.
Yes, yes. It was nice that you
Me.
flew in from all over to be with us, and I did appreciate that. But what's interesting is you're always connected together on the web.
Right.
And that's what's interesting about the internet, is it not?
Right. It gives you an opportunity to meet people that you wouldn't normally have the chance to meet. And not only that, when you come into the chat rooms, our normal chat rooms will hold 23 people. And it is like opening up a room and saying, okay, 23 of my closest friends, come on in. And there's something about connecting on the internet, because I don't know whether it's because we don't have the physical things that maybe sometimes keep us from getting to know people, if that's not part of the problem or what, but it's an instant mental connection. And you will just find that people are drawn to you, and close friendships will start very, very quickly, pretty open. Yeah.
And with you, for example, the role that you play then in Angels Play is what? What do you do specifically? Like, what's your job?
Well, we all take on many specific jobs. I think I wouldn't say specific, but we all take on many jobs. I'm just the piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
So there's numerous things that I do. The 2 areas that I've been focusing on are the astrology area and the indigo children. Those are
So you are an astrologer, and that's part of your background?
That's part of it.
Okay, because I did visit the site and I did
Right.
click on, and there is, for example, just a basic explanation of
Right.
astrology,
Right.
each of the sun signs, and
Right.
then an explanation of the moon
Right.
signs, for
Right.
example. But the name, Angels Play, was that your idea?
No, that wasn't mine. Our president's name is Jan. We call her AP, which stands for Angels Play, Indriel. And she had a vision that actually started as a book called Angels Play and Whatnots. And at the time, we were all working together in a forum online, and then left to form our own because we really liked the lighter angel feel. We all work with our angels. I mean, we may have other things that we work with, but the angels are always there.
You're going to tell us more about that later.
I am. Oh, okay, good.
I heard an interview that you talked about the Council of 12 Angels.
Oh, right.
And so we're going to talk a little
Yes.
bit more about that.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Good.
But so your backgrounds, both of you were already working on the internet, but in another field.
Right.
Okay.
And
so,
we were together, the core group.
Oh,
We were all
okay.
together.
And you've expanded now to 70.
Yeah, we're growing pretty quickly, actually.
So you're philosophically aligned, basically, spiritually attuned.
Yeah, we're open to whatever belief that and whatever method that anyone wants to use, but we do have something that draws us together,
Yes.
non-judgmentally, that allows us to work with each other. Yeah.
Yes. And each of you then brings your own talent to it, your own gift. And so that's like with Christine. And yours is also communication, is it not?
Yes.
Because you communicated with
Yes,
me quite
absolutely.
well. Yeah. And we have kept in touch. So
Yes, we have.
We're going to be taking a break, and then we're going to meet one of the men that is involved.
Yes.
Because there are some men, or there is a
Oh,
man.
yes.
Okay.
No,
And we're gonna
there's
be-
some.
There's some.
Okay, we are
Really?
going to meet him. And I thought I might just end with the rest of your mission statement. I thought was lovely. By realizing our grandest vision of who we are, we inspire others to be the greatest version of who they are. Our mission is to be a celebration of healing for body, mind, and spirit. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with more of angelsplay.com. And if you are just joining us, we are talking about a website, angelsplay.com. It is on the internet, and we do have some of the people that are part of the 70 that are light workers on this site. And we are having Carla Marie, and Randy Hanna is joining us. Okay. And they did describe you as the token male, but it's not true that you're the only man, and it
No,
isn't.
I've recruited quite hard to get other males
Okay,
onto
so you are a light worker who is attracting other male light workers.
other male light workers.
Okay, and you said that you come from Tennessee. So we really have diversity here as far as the geography, but what you have in common is your purpose. Okay, what would you say, from your perspective, is the purpose of angelsplay.com, Randy?
For me, more than anything else, it's empowerment, and to assist people and to be able to laugh along the way.
And isn't it fascinating how many people are on the internet now, and the diversity of things that you can see?
Yes.
So isn't it nice? They're spiritual things.
Yeah, he has to tell about his room. You really have to tell about your room.
Yeah, I do a room every Wednesday night called the Magic 8-Ball Room.
A chat room.
Yes, it's a chat
Okay.
room. It started out about an hour, now it runs about 3 hours. And the whole purpose of the room is just to have a good time.
Okay.
The basic theme of the room is there's a magic 8-ball, you ask a yes-no question, and then the 8-ball makes up an answer, which is never a yes-no answer, often one
Okay.
you have to think about.
Okay.
And that's sort of the premise for the room, but basically it's just 3 hours of fun and chaos.
Okay, and so again, if someone wanted to participate in that, they would be one of 23. Is that the number that that works?
Yeah.
Okay, and they would just go to the site. They would see when this was happening, and and it's in your time zone at.
It's an Eastern time from 7 to 10.
Okay.
And they just click on the Angels Play reading room in the AOL section, and yeah, they can participate and just keep trying because the room stays pretty full for the 3 hours, but people come and go all the time.
Okay, now there were a few topics. I heard an interview with you
Right.
that you had done, and there were some subjects that you brought up that I thought would also be interesting, because part of what you do is educational. You have a university.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, you mentioned true masters. And how would you define a true master?
I had a wonderful mentor who told me that, oh, let's see, right now. To me, a true master is someone who creates a sacred space for you to become master of yourself.
Ah, okay.
So in other words, that goes along the empowerment way, so that we're not trying to take anyone's power.
Oh, okay. So you're not gurus.
No.
You're creating space for everyone to grow
Right.
and to become their own guru.
Right.
Okay, the inner teacher. Okay. You also mentioned that one of the things you do is you like to serve people who are going through light body changes. And what's that about?
Right. Again, so many of us who are into the spiritual counseling, we're finding that there are similar things that we will go through, similar changes in our bodies. And so then we're able to help them. If any one of us has experience, and with 70 of us, someone's experienced something, then we can say, okay, this is what I did when that happened to me. Or I understand where you're coming from here, because we do, in the readings and counseling that we do for people, we pick up some heavy things because they're doing core work, they're doing heart work.
Yes. Okay. And that's, again, readings are part of what is done. And so all of the people there do readings or
We
healings.
do
or-
350 free readings a week
Okay.
in our rooms.
Now, death and dying is also one of the subjects, and I felt
Yes.
that that was important that you are also addressing that.
Yes, and we've just had some new people come on board. There were some really wonderful people, and that will work in two ways. First of all, through some people helping through the grief time, and also we get a lot of questions about contacting the other side, which is part of what we do too. But we also have some new people that have come on board with us who are in the process. They've been diagnosed as incurable something.
Oh, okay.
And they have such a wonderful philosophy on life, and so we're going to be opening some chat rooms where people coming from that same place will have a place to go.
So again, that's the purpose of the chat room, is for people to interact. Now, there were some things that were listed under you and your activities in addition to your 8-ball.
Oh, that scares
chat
me.
room. But you do work with tarot cards.
Yes.
It's one of the things.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
our readers do.
Okay, but I'm sure you approach it from a very spiritual perspective, very positive and healing. Is that part of the criteria, that you have to come from the positive in a healing mode?
What we look for are people who are focused on helping to empower the others, not just a reading. This is not like the 1-900 get a tarot reading.
Right. Okay.
This is more the readings are focused on future, on patterns that you're running, so that you can become aware of those patterns and then make a conscious choice of whether you want to continue that pattern or create a new reality.
And so for you, this is your particular way of connecting with spirit, is through the cards. That helps you?
That's one of the ways. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the times if I spread the cards, I can get information and connect with that other person.
You also do chakra/energy healing. Okay. And you can do that over the internet?
Yes.
Okay.
I will
Absentee healing.
do that one better. I'm now doing past life regressions over the internet.
Okay.
And because it's simply a matter of energy. And that's what, when you're working on that spirit level, you're working with, is energy. And energy knows no limits as far as space and time.
So time and space. And that's one of the things that the internet allows, is for you to connect with anyone, anywhere, anytime. Okay.
And like Carla said earlier, one of the nice things about the internet is that you don't have all those old physical cues and judgments and prejudices that get in the way. You just make a direct connection with that person's spirit.
You also are in charge of the newsletter.
No,
ANGELS, Angels. But that is an email, kind of, people can get a newsletter from you, is that it?
Yes, I'm actually not in charge of the newsletter. I just contribute, and then the editor fixes all my stuff for me before it goes in.
So when you contribute, like what kinds of things might be in a newsletter?
Gosh, our newsletter contains poetry, humorous fiction, there's meditations, just little prayers. What else is in it?
There's aromatherapy and information, herbal information, Reiki information, again,
just
across
any-
the board.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is not something we send out through email. If they go to our site, they can just pick this up free.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't disperse
No,
it.
we
You
don't
have to
send
come
it out.
and get it.
Mhm. Yeah, you just come to the
have to
site
come and
and
get it.
you can pick it up for free. I do an angel column, and I think Randy said,
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you about.
Angels.
Yes, the Council of Angels,
Yes.
those 12 that we all have. The Council of Angels, so we have just a couple minutes. Tell us about it, because people really want to connect with their angels. Tell us, who do we have to connect with?
okay, you have a guardian.
Okay.
You will have 2 angel guides.
Okay.
You will have an angel of destiny.
Uh-huh.
You will have an angel of creative intelligence. That's the brain angel.
Okay.
Destiny is going to be your heart, your soul purpose this time. There's an archangel. We all come with, not that we can't access other angels. You can access as many as you want, but there are 12 on your personal council. There's an angel of virtue, an angel of power that will help you with cause and effect. And the virtue is prayers and miracles. Dominion, which is God's will.
Do we just like call upon them as we need them?
Yeah, you do.
They're already
the
there?
right one. They're there.
Okay, we don't have to go out and look for them. They're just right
No.
here ready, but not everyone's aware. So how do you
Right.
call upon them best? Intention?
Most of the time I stop my foot. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, I
I
love
do.
techniques.
Listen to me. No, they're there in the right energy. It's actually pulling out different energy things. I guess I get that you need something that you feel like you need protection. You know, a lot of people. There's been a lot of angels that have been talked about, but it's not too much about the council. And we all have
Our 12.
Yes, right across the board.
I like that. Well, so you then are creating that space for other people to come and learn, so they can just come and visit you, and there are all those myriad of things they can do. Okay, and it's just waiting there, and it's
They can
24
just
hours
come
a
and
day.
play.
Okay,
Yeah.
from anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, and you will answer. They can
yes.
contact Carla Marie, or they can contact Randy Hanna. Wonderful. Well, I thank you for being with us. This has really been fun.
Thank you.
And I know you controlled your giggling. And we
I
appreciate
did.
that.
I was good. I was very calm. I was.
Okay.
And there are a lot of angels people right now going, oh my gosh, he behaved
Okay,
himself.
well, we thank you. And if you would like to be in touch, we'll let you know how you can contact them by telephone or website. I wanted to share with you one of these places that you can visit that is on the internet. It's a powerful, powerful tool that we can use in so many different ways to enrich our lives. And why not with angels? And I really feel that this can help us to live in balance in mind, body, and spirit. And so until next time, I'm Georgia Shakti-Hill. May you be well, happy, and peaceful.